Well, hello out there, new teachers. This is Rob Beltz talking to you from Central California, where I teach 5th grade. I have been teaching elementary K through 5th for the last 25 years, and I want to share 3 very important knowledge bombs with you. The first section is called classroom, the second one is called community, and the third one is called compassion. So let's get started. When you first start off as a teacher, one of the most important things that you can do is to set up your classroom so that it's very inviting for kids. And one of the things that I've done, and I'll turn my camera around here, is that at the 99-cent store, you can get together some really cool things to do door decorations and also to decorate your classroom. So let's take a look at what I have. I have different kids' artwork, and I have a music theme. I got some Hawaiian leis for really cheap on Oriental Trading Company. And I have developed a music theme for my classroom that has really served me well. I'm a musician. Okay, so your classroom is something that you want to have that creates like a home away from home. And trust me, you're going to need to set it up the way you like it, because you're going to be spending a lot of time doing lesson plans, teaching kids, and collaborating with your peers. So another part of the classroom, one thing that I do is I go onto YouTube and I project some of these beautiful images as the kids come in. You can Google things like Hawaiian beach scenery with music, something that is very relaxing and inviting when the kids come in. Kind of sets the tone for the day, and it's very peaceful. It's got some really cool music going on. Okay. Another thing I like to do with the classroom is I always like to have an inspirational daily quote. So after I do attendance and get the kids settled down, what I like to do is have a daily quote. And I have one from up here. It's probably going to be backwards, but that's okay. The daily quote for tomorrow is going to be, I know it's probably hard to see, it's going to be, everybody has talent. It's just a matter of moving around until you've discovered what it is. And that comes from George Lucas. So every day I have a daily quote that the kids read, they elbow share, meaning the person to their left or right elbow, they talk with about what the meaning is. We discuss it. I give them a couple minutes to jot that down. And it's all inspirational stuff. Everybody from Gandhi to Dr. King, Robert Schuller, Dr. Seuss, Henry Ford, and everybody in between. Anybody that is a positive role model. So that's one way. There's many ways to create a sense of classroom, and that's the first C. Okay. The second one is going to be community. And one of the things that I tell my kids is that we are like a family in here. So we spend more time with these kids than we do our own families. And so we try to create a sense of community. And one of the things I do is to create a sense of community. I have the kids stand up. We do something called stretches and affirmations. And so for probably about 7 to 10 minutes a day, in the middle of the day, to give them a mental and physical break, have them stand up, and we'll do some simple things like neck rolls, okay, and arm rotations and things like that. And then what we'll do is we'll finish up by doing affirmations. And I usually start off by having the kids give themselves a hug and repeat positive affirmations like, I am loved, I am needed, I am in perfect health from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I am special, I am unique, I have a smart brain, I have a kind heart, and I have helping hands. And of course, you could add any sort of positive affirmation in there. So that's just a small part of creating community in here. Another thing I do is I set up a classroom library. And a lot of times, if you send out Scholastic Book Club orders to the kids, you will get free bonus points. And I just earned enough bonus points not too long ago. I have part of the Dogman collection, which is real popular with kids. I also have Goosebumps, And I have a classroom library checkout. So the kids know that not only do they have the school library, but they also have the classroom library. And that means a lot to them. So next up, we've talked about classroom. We've talked about community. And speaking of community, that takes us right into the next part, is the third C, compassion. And one of the things we do with compassion is kids need positive reinforcement. And some people are like yay or nay about, table points and giving out treats and tokens. I truly feel in my heart of hearts that kids need some sort of token to really reinforce what they're doing. Now, we as teachers, our reinforcement is, of course, the joy of teaching, but it's also the paycheck. So one of the things I do is I get a roll of these tickets. They're little like carnival-style tickets. You can get them just about anywhere. And when kids are caught making good choices, getting homework done, helping out around the classroom, give them one of those tickets, and then you put it in like a little bag or a little box like this. And then I do what I call a 5 for Friday. And what I do is I have a treasure chest. And I go to the 99-cent store, and I have things like ring pops and mechanical pencils and things like that. And what we do is we mix up the box with all the tickets, and I get a couple of the weekly helpers to go in, and they draw out 5 names, and then the kids can come up and pick their treat. They love that. Another thing to show compassion is artwork. We need to teach kids not only all the academics, but they need to also enjoy the arts too. So music is important, and art. Every Friday is Fun Friday Art. And so you can see over here, I'm going to show you here, we've got some cool stuff here. I've got Pizza Steve, and then we also did SpongeBob. He's a little sideways there. But we did that, and there's some step-by-step videos on YouTube that you can use that will help you do that. And I highly recommend that you do it beforehand so that you can appreciate what the kids go through. So, really briefly, we've gone over the 3 C's. Classroom, right? Community, and compassion. Okay, so anyway, please put your comments down below, and be good to yourself and be good to others. And I know how tough it is those first few years of teaching. So every morning, take a deep breath. And tell yourself, every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. You need to always put those positive thoughts in. Okay? So I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I posted a link down below. I've written a book, specially designed for new teachers. It's called The New Teacher's Instant Survival Guide by R.A. Beltz, B-E-L-T-Z. It's available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback form, and I've got a lot of tips and things in there that I hope will help you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and take good care. Bye-bye for now.